Hello and welcome to Did You Know Gaming Extra. Today we'll be talking about failed marketing stunts. It's not unusual for publishers to try something new and original to promote their latest games. There's several examples of publicity stunts for games that had a negative response from the public, especially if the marketing is designed to be provocative. This happened to be the case with one of EA's attempts at promoting Dante's Inferno, which caused quite a bit of anger. During E3 2009, protesters outside the Los Angeles Convention Center held signs damning EA, and generally kicking up a fuss over Dante's Inferno. As it turns out, these protesters were hired actors by EA themselves. The game itself caused little offense, but EA paid around 20 people to protest the game in order to draw attention, something which in itself caused offense instead. Margaret Cabanis of InsideCatholic.com reported on how games media typically views Christians as priggish, thin-skinned fun killers, a negative stereotype being pushed by EA to sell more copies of their game. She wasn't alone, with many online Christian groups angered by the implications made through the marketing campaign rather than the game itself. EA even had a website created alongside the protest, designed to look like a poorly styled page with poor grammar and little logic behind it, further pushing a negative view of those who hold the Christian faith. According to an EA spokesperson at the time, Holly Rockwood, these were arranged by a viral marketing agency hired by the company, and this was perhaps the same company that arranged a different poorly received promotion for Dante's Inferno. The competition took place during San Diego Comic-Con of 2009 and was titled Sin to Win. The contest promised convention goers dinner and a sinful night with two hot girls, a limo service, paparazzi, and a chest full of booty. To participate, entrants must, in the company's words, commit acts of lust. These acts of lust, however, were simply having a photo taken with a booth babe, a part of marketing that already had negative connotations associated with it. These photos would then need to be sent to EA, but could be disqualified if they are inappropriate for any reason, including without limitation, for depicting or mentioning sex, violence, drugs, alcohol, and/or inappropriate language. The company later apologized for the contest, saying, "Commit acts of lust is simply a tongue-in-cheek way to say take pictures with costumed reps. Also, a night of lust means only that the winner will receive a chaperoned VIP night on the town with Dante's Inferno reps, all expenses paid as well as other prizes. We apologize for any confusion and offense that resulted from our choice of wording, and want to assure you that we take your concerns and sentiments seriously." Some game promotions end up having a negative response from the general public, or in the case of Splinter Cell Conviction, a negative response from the police. To promote their new Splinter Cell game, Ubisoft hired marketing firm Monaco Corporation in New Zealand, which they would later regret. Reports were made to the police that a man with his hands dressed in bandages was threatening customers at gunpoint at the Degree Bar in Auckland. The patrons weren't aware that the gun was in fact plastic, so many dove for cover in fear as the man waved it around. Senior Sergeant Ben Offner said that the officers at the scene weren't able to determine the gun was fake until they had taken it from the actor involved. Because initially the police had believed the gun was real, the actor was in danger of actually being shot himself. Monaco Corporation claimed that they had hired another outside marketing company to organize the event, being entirely unaware that a fake gun prop would be involved. Dwayne Mutu, Monaco's marketing manager, stated, "This was by no means an attempt to get the cops down there and get this sort of exposure. We do apologize, we shouldn't have had guns down there, it was just marketing gone wrong." THQ also caused concerns with their marketing of Homefront in 2011. To promote the game's Resistance multiplayer pack pre-order bonus, the company staged an anti-North Korea protest that took place over the Golden Gate Bridge. The path of the supposed protest ended at the Game Developers Conference in downtown San Francisco, where they subsequently released 10,000 red balloons with pamphlets attached disclosing information on the pre-order offer. The releasing of the red balloons may have been a reference to the German track by Nina, 99 Luftballons. In the context of the song, red balloons in the sky are misconstrued as an act of declaring war. The releasing of the balloons angered local residents when bad weather caused many of them to land in the San Francisco Bay. It was assumed that this stunt was put together by GameStop, as the pamphlet had the store's information on them. GameStop quickly released a statement saying, We understand the concerns consumers have regarding the impact balloons can have on the environment. However, the balloon drop stunt in San Francisco was created by THQ, the publisher of Homefront, and GameStop had no prior knowledge of it. THQ has since informed us that they released soy-based biodegradable balloons. The actual culprits of the event were Trash Talk FCM, a PR firm hired by THQ. Taking sole responsibility for the event, the company was fined $7,000 under the California Fish and Game Code 5652, which prohibits littering in state waters. And now it's time for this episode's random piece of trivia, and today we'll be talking about the classic Sega arcade racing game, Daytona USA. When racing on the game's advanced circuit, if the player turns around and drives backwards around the track, on the right they find a slope. If the player continues up the slope, they'll find a short tunnel containing a sign that reads, "Congratulations, you just lost your sponsors." Speaking of sponsorships, DidYouKnowGaming Extra is supported by Patreon, so if like these saucy little so-and-sos on screen you would like to help us out, the link is in the description down below. Here, you take that. You're not the top patrons, you mother. Where's Chad Barnett? Chris Ingersoll? What about Hector I. Murillo? What about your boy Beowulf? Straight Up Yuri? Getzaberry? Pandion? That's right, read my name, you dirty girl. You must know where Malcavio is. What? Okay, Era 1355? That Russian name that I can't pronounce? Phantom Sonic. The Natch? Karen Chowdhury? Robert Cox. Petite Mew? Come on. What about Carl Brackman? Paul White II. He's around here somewhere. 322-322-32. This is ridiculous. Nestadelli on the third? Jordan Ferrari? Vitas Varnas? Huh? Matthews? Dude, so fucking me around. Where's Boreas Bear? Huh? Where's Maximilian Summers? I know you've seen him. Super AJS? Okay, max a few trades. Yume the Palico? What about my man Dean Evans Jr.? What about T-Kazoo? Okay, 3 Master Gamers. You know, just tell me. Joshua Bach? Devin Sloan? I mean, Killian from the block is gotta be here. Okay. Yeah, suck it, Toad. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it makes me feel good inside. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that makes me feel good as well. Yeah.